we're building everything.
We build everything up, and all the wealth, everything flows through the labor that Jake puts into this society. We keep everything afloat, everything going. All right, go ahead.
Thou shalt not rule over them. Thou shalt not rule over him with rigor, but shalt feel thy power. Both thy bondmen and thy bondmates, which thou shalt have, shall be of the heathen that are round about you.
Yep.
Of them shall ye buy bondmen and bondmaids.
Yeah. That's if you want that kind of slave, pick from the heathen.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. You want somebody to you know do the hardest labor.
Yeah.
You know, so you can chill. Get one of them.
And that movie,
You want to whoop their ass. You want to, you know.
in that movie 12 Years a Slave, they showed that. When they showed Brad Pitt's character, I think he was Irish or some shit like that.
Yeah.
They treated him a little, what was it? Canadian, yeah, they treated him differently. You know, he wouldn't come in with the same numbers, so they like, that's okay. But anybody, I did the same number. Yeah, well, we got then at the end of the day, everybody get beat if they ain't come up to par. I did the same numbers I did yesterday, ain't enough over there to get beat.
Yeah.
Same shit, man. That H.F. Pharaoh would do. That knew not Joseph. You got more, right?
It says, moreover, of the children of the strangers that do sojourn among you, of them shall ye buy, and of their families that are with you, which they beget in your land, and they shall be your possession.
They shall be your possession, not your own.
And ye shall take them as an inheritance for your children after you, to inherit them for a possession. They shall be your bondmen forever. But over your brethren, the children of Israel, ye shall not rule one over another with rigor.
And when you go into the time of King David, that's how he had it set up. You got the heathen doing the hard shit.
It showed the separation. It said your brother.
Yep.
You know, not, it didn't say, it's made it clear.
Yeah,
you know,
clear cut.
clear cut.
Yeah. Well, we went under the curse,
Yep.
and we became a possession.
Okay.
All right, and under that condition, as far as this particular captivity, none of our people would be in a position to restore us back to our old estate, our old, you know, when we had it, when we were self-sufficient, when we were separate from all these other nations, you know.
Our nation would literally have to trade places with the Rothschilds and those 13 elite banking families to even come close to put. And they have to like literally trade places to even come close to where we should be in the earth.
Yeah.
And still, we would have to follow after the Heavenly Father.
Yeah.
We have to establish all of that.
Yep.
Which is what we're doing, but we're doing it with spiritual money, spiritual treasure. You know, not with greenbacks and fiat and, you know, and digital dollars now, you know, currency or whatever. Okay?
Yep.
None of that stuff's gonna save us. So pursuing those things are all dead ends. This is the only way that gets you through the straight gate, man.
Yeah. So going back to that in Deuteronomy 28:68, if you look up that word buy, to buy, no man shall buy you. I believe the word is quana. Quana. Yeah, go ahead.
To get, acquire, create, buy, possess, possessor, acquiring knowledge, wisdom, to buy, to be bought, to cause, to possess. You know,
No man shall acquire you, no man shall possess you. Meaning, get you back into his possession.
Yeah.
Redeem you is another word. I believe.
Yeah. That's why you go to
Interlinear?
the Chaldea lexicon.
Lexicon.
You go down there, read that information. Go down to where it says to buy. I think like the third definition.
gain, acquire. Oh, this is the third one.
You in the Chaldea lexicon?
This one, right?
Yeah.
No. The one below that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's
Right there. Yeah, right there. Go to the third one.
Also to redeem people out of captivity.
There it is. That's the real understanding of that
word
verse.
by.
When he said, "You shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen, and no man shall buy you," it means nobody will be able to redeem you out of your captivity.
Yeah.
You're gonna go right into captivity. If the Lord said it, it's gonna happen.
Yep.
Okay, and it's exactly what happened.
Some people even, I've heard this argument before, well, what did Jesus come to do then? No, he came after the fact. We still went into that captivity.
Yeah, when
we
he
served
came,
the time that we're supposed to serve.
when Yahweh Shai came on the scene, we were in captivity.
Yeah.
Thank you. The Roman Empire.
We were under the Roman
That
Empire.
was
Man.
like the third after that. After Babylon and then Medo-Persian and the Syrian
And
and
the
Greeks.
The Greeks.
Yeah.
Then he came in that fourth, the beginning of the fourth beast.
Yep.
And what's funny is the disciples knew we were in captivity because they kept asking, "Well, are you going to now restore
Yeah, the kingdom.
the kingdom?" You know, they knew that. You know, shit, we're in bondage. We're fucked up.
Yeah, they had to pay taxes to Caesar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But here, people really believe they're free. Nigga, you pay your taxes. No, with me, the IRS don't catch up to you. You do this, you do that. Yeah, I can do this. I can.
And show you we under the curses because you got rich jakes, they get jacked up for tax evasion.
Yeah.
You know, like damn, you just pay it. But Jake think they got money, so they're above. And at the end of the day, the devil gonna get his bread.
Yep. Because they watch Edomites work around it.
Yeah, Esau, they make loopholes in the law for tax evasion for Edomites, not for you niggas, man.
And all the loopholes are closing up for all you sovereign citizens.
For all you PPP loan acquirers.
Yeah, it's coming around for you.
Yeah,
Because this is a captivity.
These rich Edomites, they pay off like politicians.
Yep.
You know, they give money to
City
the Catholic
officials.
Church and shit.
Yeah.
You know, so they got that backing.
Kind.
That's why their
They
loans
make
are
trust in LLCs.
somehow forgiven.
They,
You know,
they do trust in
yeah,
LLCs and all
$1
that.
million PPP loan for this person, forgiven.
And then they have insurance claims that they draw money from,
Yep.
including tax write-off. So
Yep.
yeah, that's how Esau
They
get
got-
They
it.
only
They
got
got-
paid chump change.
They got all type of tax havens in like, you know, Central America and shit. Panama.
Switzerland,
Yeah.
Swiss bank account.
It's
you know.
one Edomite at work showed me how Edomites hide their money through life insurance policies.
Yeah, kind.
Yeah.
Where you just, you know, say it's a $10 million policy, you just put the money in there,
Yep.
and then once it's paid off, you can draw it out whenever you want.
Yep.
Kind.
You know, without paying no taxes.
Yeah, or they wait till their children get a certain
Yeah.
age, and they put a life insurance policy on them, and then they'll take they could take out money when they hit a certain age, and maybe like $200,000 or something like
Yeah,
that, and they
that's-
feed
that's
right back into it.
everything.
But then you can get multiple insurance policies.
And you can draw. One of my songs on TikTok, the guy was talking about you can draw off of it
Mm-hmm.
and still it's a life insurance. So when the person, your dad or whoever dies,
Yep.
you get his inheritance, but it goes into your trust, and you're the beneficiary of that trust, so you get it. So you still get possession, though they can't tax you. They
Kind.
tax your
Yeah,
LLC
it's
or your
tax-free.
trust. Exactly.
It's tax-free.
Jake don't
Yeah,
have that wealth, man.
Jake don't got the patience.
No.
Jake can fuck
To do
around
all
and
that
kill
paperwork?
their family member to get the money. You know what I'm saying?
Because you can draw
Yeah.
off of it and still get paid out of it. You know, you can draw from what you paid into it. So here's the point though, none of that's gonna save you.
Right.
None of that's gonna benefit you. No, there's no amount of cash that can redeem you out of this captivity.
Right.
This condition is gonna continue forever until Yahweh Shai comes and redeems us. But the prophets are preparing those, that remnant, to get out of this thing though. So only they are gonna get out, because the rest of y'all ain't gonna wanna get out. Y'all gonna wanna go attach yourself to the beast or not do the things necessary to be in the spirit of Yahweh Shai to earn redemption and salvation.
And real quick, before we go back, another verse that it has right there, after it says to be redeemed people out of captivity, Nehemiah 5 and 8. Somebody get that,
Yeah.
and that's like a direct precept to understand what it was said in Deuteronomy 28:68.
Yep.
So, you know, when vocab try to challenge, you know, how we break down Deuteronomy 28 and 68, there's a good counter precept right here.
I got it.
You got it.
Yeah, I got it.
Yep.
This Nehemiah chapter 5 and verse 8.
And this is him cussing out them wicked ass Israelites who were still, you know, they still had money, but then you had a famine that happened while we were under the captivity under the Persians. All right, and you know that affected Jake economically. So they was selling them. You know, there was a mortgage in their homes, and Jake was, you know, giving their children over to work as slaves.
Yep.
And Jake was basically extorting them.
Yep.
You know, so listen to what he about to say.
Ties it all in.
It's Nehemiah chapter 5 and verse 8. And I said unto them, we after our ability have redeemed our brethren the Jews, which were sold unto the heathen.
There it is.
Yep.
They were redeemed, which were sold to the heathen. So that's what it means when it says no man shall buy you, meaning no man shall redeem you. But in this instance, they got redeemed.
Europe. Yep.
All right, but that's
That was
going back to the
Babylon.
Persian Empire. That's not
Right.
talking about this Egypt.
And that's not talking
Babylon
about
the
the nation,
Great.
the nation as a whole.
Exactly.
You know,
That was dealing with the southern kingdom.
Because what was
particularly.
what was the northern kingdom during that time? It was over here in the Americas, the land of Africa.
Yep.
It says, and I said unto them, we after our ability have redeemed our brethren the Jews, which were sold unto the heathen, and will ye even sell your brethren? Or shall they be sold unto us? Then held they their peace and found nothing to answer.
Yep.
There it is.
Cut.
Yeah. So they had to be bought back, and they had the means to do it, like this particular time. And I believe during that time, I think Nehemiah was, I think he was like a governor, if I'm not mistaken. He had a higher up position in Israel at the time. All right, and he was a prophet. So that's a precept. If they want to try to pull the NIV translation of Deuteronomy 28:68, we'll have them explain that. All right, what does it mean to redeem someone? We know ultimately our Lord is going to redeem us. All right, we're going to be redeemed from out of every kindred, tongue, and nation by the blood of our Lord Yahushua. All right, he purchased us. And he's going to come back to take his purchased possession. Because we're his possession because we're his woman. He that getteth a wife getteth a possession. We're the wife of Yahweh Shai. And he's coming back to claim his woman.
Right. All the great movies are about that.
Huh?
You know, where the hero of the movie comes and says his love or his wife. You know?
Yeah. Just
One of the
imagine
greatest
when you come to get your woman, but you ain't seen her in so long. She's been, you know, at the hand of an enemy.
Yeah, that's what I
So
was thinking.
when you come to see her, she's all jacked up and roughed up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah.
Princess Peach.
Okay.
Yeah.
She's you know totally different because she's been in possession of another man or men for so long.
Yeah. But what are we doing now?
We're cleaning. We're getting
cleaning
cleaned up.
ourselves. Yeah, we're
The
getting
Lord's
cleaned
cleaning up His elect.
Remembering how He wanted us to adorn ourselves.
Exactly.
And we're adorning ourselves, and it's not a physical adorning; it's a spiritual adorning that we're doing.
We're adorning ourselves with His wisdom.
It's wisdom. Okay.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, you got something right now?
I want to go back to
Here,
the food.
let me read this. We'll
Yep.
go right back. I think
Yep.
we'll go with it. Let's see. Micah chapter 2, verse 2. It says, "And they covet fields and take them by violence, and houses and take them away. So they oppress a man in his house, even a man in his heritage." And that's what happened to us when he took us captive, kidnapped us from our Lord, so to speak. Okay, talking about when we went to Egypt again, the ships. Right? He put his stamp on us. All right? He put us in the clothes that he wanted to see us in. He had us smelling like he wanted us to smell. look like eating what he wants us to do.
Change our name.
Change names, everything. Our damn near identity, our heritage